Hello everyone, welcome you back for the probability chapter. As we completed 21 examples, so we have to start with the 22nd example. Around 4 examples are remaining, so we will try to complete this today. Okay, so what the 22nd question says, let us see. Refer to example 13. Complete the following tablets. Okay, in this chapter only we have an examples, worked examples. 13th question. Okay, so we'll see what it says. Two dice, one blue and one gray, are thrown at a same time. Write down all the possible outcomes. Okay, what is the probability the sum of the two numbers appearing on the top of the dice is 8? Okay, I'll repeat it. Write down all the possible outcomes. It's asking us to write all the possible outcomes, and what is the probability that the sum of two numbers appearing on the top of the dice is 8, 13 and less than or equal to 12. See, sum of the two numbers means when we roll the die, when we roll a die, the numbers obtained on both the dice, those sum makes 8, they are saying. Okay, those sum makes 8. Let us take an example. See, if I take two dice here, when I rolled it, on the top of it one number we may get 3, and one more die we may get as a 5. Okay, so what are the possible outcomes they are saying? The sum should make here 8. Okay, so this is about the question. Okay, so let us see what it says. They gave one table over here, so that table we have to fill it up. Okay, see, first one they did themselves. Event sum on two dice of 2 is 1 divided by 36. Okay, I hope you remember about the table which we done in the introduction part. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here it is. Okay, you remember this table. See, die is rolled twice or two dice rolled once. See, now first is about 2 na. See, 1 comma 1, this 1 comma 1 is sums are making 2 here. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. So in entire 36 outcome, this is the only one case where some are making 2. So because of that, so the number of possible outcomes are how many? Only 1. So total number of outcomes are how many? 36. So they wrote as a 1 divided by 36. If I go for the 3, check here where it makes 3 sum. So 1 comma 2 is 3. Okay, and 2 comma 1 is also 3. So there are two possible outcomes where some are making 3. So because of that, the probability of sum of 3 is equals to number of favorable outcomes to the total number of favorable outcomes. So 2 divided by 6 is the solution. So let me show you. Okay, just I explained you, I will show you on the paper. Okay, so given part. So there are two dice. Okay, the two dice are rolled it. Okay, the total number of outcomes are how many? Total outcomes are 36 here. Okay, so 36 outcomes are there. So shall I draw a table over here? Just see here. Four, 5, and this is 6. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 6. Okay, we are writing the possible outcomes here of both the dice. The first question is they only solved it of 2. So the second question is about what? 3 it is. Okay, let me write first outcomes. 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 4, 1 comma 5, 1 comma 6, 2 comma 1, 2 comma 2, 2 comma 3, 2 comma 4, 2 comma 5, 2 comma 6, 3 comma 1, 3, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6, 3, 7, sorry, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 4, 6, 5, 1, 5, 2, 5, 3, 5, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, and this is sixth one is outcome. This is the sixth outcome. 6, 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6, 6. Okay, so the first question they solved it 1 divided by 30. I will explain about the first question. See, the sum of the numbers occurred on the both the die, top of both the die is 2, no? So where are the cases? Where is that case? So here it is the case. 1, 1 makes sums makes 2. So because of that, only one chance is there in this entire 36. Only one chance. Because of that, number of favorable outcomes is 1 and divided by total number of outcomes. Okay, that is 36. So we'll do the second one. That is 3. The sum makes 3. Okay, so check where are the outcomes where the sum are making 3. 1, 2 is one outcome. I will write over here. Okay, 1, 2 and 2, 1. So anything else over this much, only 2 outcomes are there. Okay, so the probability where sum makes 3, let me write once again, probability where sum makes 3 is number of favorable outcomes. Yes or no? To the total number of outcomes. Okay, so probability where sum makes 3 is number of favorable outcomes are how many? 1 and 2. So 2, total number of outcomes are 36. Okay, you can cancel this. 2 1 ja, 2 1 ja, 2 8 ja. So 1 divided by 18. If it cancels, you cancel it, or else you can keep it as it is. Okay, next one will go, third one. Then fourth one, 4. The sum is making 4 here. Check in this table where the sums are making 4. 1, 3 and 2, 2. Anything, any number else? Here it is. 3, 1. Okay, anything else? Yes, over. So 3 are the numbers. 3 are the outcomes. 1, 3, 2, 2 and 3, 1. These are the 3 possible outcomes where sums are making 4. Check it out. 1 plus 3 is 4. 2 plus 2 is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. So these are the 3 possible outcomes where the sums are making 4. So because of that, we'll write it as sum makes 4 here. Number of favorable outcomes as 3. Because of this only we are writing as a 3. Number of favorable outcomes are how many? 1, 2, 3. So 3. So total number of outcomes are how many? 36. Okay. Now fourth one, 5. Okay, we'll check off 5. Check in this table where the sums are making 5 here. This is one case, second 2, and this is 3. Okay, and this is fourth one. So 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2 and 4, 1. Anything else? Over. So these are the outcomes where the sums are making 5 here. Check it out. 1 plus 4 is how much? 5. 2 plus 3, 5. 3 plus 2, 5. 4 plus 1, 5. Okay, na? So the probability where the sum makes 5 is equal to number of favorable outcomes are how many? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So divided by 36. You can keep it as it is or cancel it. Cancel it. No, it will be 4 1 ja, 4 9 ja. Okay, 1 divided by 9. In the last question also we can cancel it. 1 3 1 ja, 3 1 ja, 3 2 now. So 1 divided by 12. Okay, this is about the sum of making possible outcomes of 5. We'll do one more example. Of 6 we'll do. Okay, we'll do of 6. We did of 5, no? Now we'll go for sixth one, 6. Now check in this table where the sum is making 6. 1 comma 5, 2 comma 4, 3 comma 3, 4 comma 2, 5 comma 1. I hope over. Okay, so how many outcomes are there? 3, 4, 5. 5 outcomes are there where the sums are making 6 here. Check it out. 1 plus 5 is 6, 2 plus 4 is 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 2 is 6, 5 plus 1 is 6. So the probability where the sum makes 6 is equal to number of favorable outcomes are how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divided by total number of outcomes are 36. So we can't cancel it, we'll keep it as it is. So this is about the probability of sum making 6. Okay, in the same manner we can go with the 7. Okay, I will give this 7, 9, 10, 11 as a homework. Okay, if you have any doubt in this, let me know please. I will explain you verbally, I will tell you, just you can understand it and you can do it in your rough page. Okay, so I will show you. 7 we should check it now first. See, 1 plus 6 is 7, one outcome. 5 plus 2 is second outcome. 3 plus 4 is third outcome. 4 plus 3 is fourth outcome. 5 plus 2 is fifth outcome. So 6 plus 1 is sixth outcome. So how many outcomes we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 possible outcomes are there where the sum is making 7 here. So 6 divided by 36. Okay, in the same manner you can go for 9, 10, 11. So this is about the first question of the 22nd example. Now we'll go for the second question. Okay, now what the second question says, let us see. A student argues that there are 11 possible outcomes of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Therefore each of them has a probability 1 by 11. Each one has a probability 1 by 11. There student is saying. Okay, so do you agree with this argument? Justify your answer. So here, boys and girls, actually I will disagree with this argument. I will say you why. Because disagree, or else you can say as a no. Because check it out, all the favorable outcomes, all the probabilities, whether they are same. 1 by 18 is one probability, 1 by 12 is one probability, 1 by 9 is one probability, and 5 by 36 is one probability. So whether they are same, the probability of outcome are totally different. Whether all are coming as 1 by 11, no na. So because of that I will disagree, or you can say as a no. Clear with this? Why we are saying no? Because all the probability of an event are not same here. Okay, 1 by 18, 1 by 12, 1 by 9 and 5 by 36. So because of this we are saying that we are saying that it is a disagreed. It is disagreed. Okay, this is about the justification for your answer. Okay, so this complete the 22nd question. So let us go for the 23rd question now. Okay, I will continue here. A game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times and noting its outcome each time. Okay, given part. A game consists of tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times. They are saying tossing a 1 rupee coin 3 times. See, as I said you, tossing a coin 3 times, or else 3 coins tossing once, both outcomes are same only. Tossing a coin 3 times or 3 coins tossing once, both the statements having the same outcomes. Okay, so let me write the outcomes. What are they? As I said you, we can make a table and we can find it. Okay, generally how many outcomes are there? Let us see. 2 raised to 3. That means 8 outcomes we have. Okay, we'll make a table of it. First 2 by 2 will make it, and then 2 by 3 will make it. Okay, see, head, tail, head, tail. Head comes here, head tail here, tail head, and tail tail. One more table will make it. These all 4 outcomes will write here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fine. Okay, one more will make it. Okay, what are the outcomes? H, tail, head, tail, head, tail, and one more outcome is head, tail. So we are making of what? 3 coins tossing once, or else 1 coin tossing 3 times. Now H, T, TTH or TT. Okay, now I will write here outcomes. I will take outside and I will write outcomes. H, head, tail, tail. Okay, and tail, head, tail, head, and here it is what? Tail. Okay, tail. Okay, this is about the outcomes of a coin tossed thrice, or else 3 coins tossed once. Okay, now what they're saying, let us see. This is about the first statement. This is the given part. Okay, I'll read once again. A game consists of tossing 1 rupees coin 3 times and noting its outcome each time. Okay, we wrote the outcomes of the coin. Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result. He wins only when all the tosses give the same result. Same result means all should be head only, or else all should be tail only. He wins in this case only. Other than that, if he got means he will be losing the game. Okay, clear with this? Now what are they? 3 heads or 3 tails. If other than that, if he got means he will be losing, and loses otherwise. Okay, calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. The probability of losing the game, we should find it. Losing the game means excluding these 2 outcomes, all are losing the game only. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so probability of losing the game is equals to number of favorable outcome to the total number of outcomes. Okay, sorry, just a minute. Fine, you can see now clearly. Fine. Now number of favorable outcomes are how many of losing a game? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6. Total number of outcomes are how many? 8. Why we wrote 6? Because they said that Hanif wins if all the tosses give the same result. Same result means 3 head or 3 tails. He got these 2 means he will be winning. Okay, other than these 2 outcomes, if you got any of the outcome means he will be losing, they are saying. Okay, and loses otherwise. They are asking the probability of losing the game. Okay, calculate the probability that Hanif will lose the game. So Hanif will lose the game means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 possible outcomes are there of losing the game to the total number of outcomes. So cancel this. 2 3 ja, 2 4 ja. So 3 by 4 is the answer. So 3 by 4 is the probability of losing the game. By whom? By Hanif. Clear with this? I hope you understood this question. Let us do the 24th example. Okay, what the question says, let us see. A die is thrown twice. Okay, see, once again, a die is thrown or rolled twice. Means how many outcomes we have? We have 36 outcomes. Okay, so what is the probability that 5 will not come up either time. What is the probability of 5 will not come either time? See, first understand the meaning of this either time. Either time means I will show you how it will be. Okay, see, I will just take this table. So either time means out of this 1 comma 1, any of them should be having a 5 given number or else. Okay, so 1 comma 2 is there. Either time is, I will take with this 1 comma 5. See, 1 comma 5 is the either time. Okay, now the question is that 5 will not come up either time, not at all. 5 is not coming at all at either of the one time. In one outcome also it is not coming. Okay, so check it, how many outcomes are there where 5 will not come in either time. So this is 1. I will make it wrong, like 1 2 3 4, it is there. Okay, 5 6 7 8 9, and this is 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Here all consist of either of the time 5. Okay, so 21 22 23 24 25. So how many numbers we got? 25 outcomes are there where 5 is not at all present in that either of the time. Count it once again: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 21 22 23 24 25. Okay, so 25 outcomes are there where 5 is not at all occurring in that either of the time. So we'll solve this example. So example, okay, 24th question. What is it? 5 will not come either time. Okay, so as we know, 25 outcomes are there which does not contain 5 on either of the times. Okay, 25 outcomes are there not containing, not having, or else not having 5 either of the time. Okay, so this is about the given part. 25 outcomes are there in which not having the 5 either time. So what is the probability of 5 will not come up either time? So as we know the formula, number of favorable outcomes, let me write here, number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. Okay, so probability of 5 will not come up either time is equals to number of favorable outcomes equals to how many are there? 25. But total number of outcomes how many? 36 outcomes are there in a die. It is when it is rolled twice. Okay, so this is about the first question. Now second question says that 5 will come up at least once. Okay, this is about the first question and this is the second question. 5 will come up at least once. Okay, at least once. So let me show the same table here. At least once it should be coming. Okay, so these are 25 outcomes where never 5 came. Okay, so 5 came at least once means one time, 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 and this is 11. So 11 times the 5 is coming at least once. Okay, so given part 11 times the 5 is coming at least once in outcome. Okay, so the probability of 5 will come up at least once is equals to number of favorable outcomes to total number of favorable outcomes, total number of outcomes. So number of favorable outcomes, how many are there? 11. So total number of outcomes are how many? 36. Okay, so this is about the 24th question, simple example. Okay, Let us do the last example of the exercise. Which of the following arguments are correct and which are not correct? Give reason for your answer. Simple example it is, just we have to say that it is correct or it is not a correct by giving the reason for that. Okay, so verbally we will have a discussion on this. Okay, if two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes. Okay, if two coins are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes: two heads, two tails, or one of each, or one of each. See here, the question is completely, the statement is completely wrong, we can say. Why? Because if two questions are tossed simultaneously, there are three possible outcomes. They are saying three possible outcomes. Okay, and that two heads, two tails, and one of each. That means it is wrong. Why? Because the possible outcomes when the two coins are tossed are four, as you know that. Okay, so let us have a discussion on this. Given part, we'll write it and then discuss it. See, two coins tossed, we have four outcomes. Number of outcomes are how many? Number of outcomes are 4. Okay, so what are they? Let us see. Head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. So these are the four outcomes. Okay, okay, so outcomes are head, 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 tail, tail, head, tail, tail. Okay, the question says that there are three possible outcomes, but we have four possible outcomes, and along with that they said that two heads, two tails, and one of each other. One of each means either this or this, but one they are missing in this. Two heads, two tails, one of each means this you can consider, but this is not mentioned in the question, and they are saying that three possible outcomes. So because of that reason we are saying that it is incorrect answer, that is not correct. Okay, we'll say as a no, it's not a correct statement. It is not a correct statement because why we are saying it is not a correct answer? Because the possible outcomes are 4, because the possible outcomes will be 4, but in the statement they gave as a 3 possible outcomes, and that too head, head, tail, tail, and one more is any one of them, but we have a 4 possible outcomes when the two coins are tossed once. Okay, so this is about the first question of the 25th one, and let us go for the second question now. Okay, if a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes: an odd number or an even number. Therefore the probability of getting an odd number is 1/2. Once again I will repeat the question. If a die is thrown, there are two possible outcomes, that is an odd number or an even number. Therefore the probability of getting an odd number is 1/2. I think this statement is correct one. Why? I will say you. Okay, so when a die is thrown, once, how many outcomes are there? 6 possible outcomes, yes or no? So possible outcomes are how many? 6. Outcomes are 6. What are they? Let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Yes or no? See, they said that it may be odd or it may be even. Definitely odd are these 1, 3, 5 are odd, and 2, 4, 6 are even. So there are two kinds of possible outcomes. In one may be odd numbers may be coming, or one may be even numbers may be coming. So because of that we can say this statement is true. And next what they are saying, therefore the probability of getting an odd number is 1/2. Probability of getting an odd number is 1/2. And definitely the probability of getting odd number is 1 by 2. How we will show you? So how is, as you know the formula, number of favorable outcome, okay, to the total number of outcomes. So odd number how many are there? 1, 2, 3. 1, 3, 5 are the odd numbers. So 1, 2, 3 are the 3 odd numbers. Total number of outcomes are how many? 6. Yes or no? Now you cancel 3 1 ja, 3 2 ja. So 1 by 2. We can say that the given statement is correct. Shall I repeat this question? Die is thrown once. Outcome, how many are there? 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 are the outcomes. And they said that when we roll a die, the obtained number may be odd or even. So definitely it consists of odd and even numbers. Yes or no? So first sentence is correct. Now next sentence, what it says that the probability of getting an odd number is 1 by 2. They are saying the probability of getting an odd number is 1 by 2. So because of that, we'll go for the probability of odd number is equal to number of favorable outcomes to the total number of outcomes. So probability of odd number is equal to number of favorable outcomes are 3 there, because 1, 3, 5. This 1, 3, 5 are the odd numbers. So how many are there? 1, 3, 5. So 3 numbers are there. So 3, and total number of outcomes are 6. 3 1 ja, 3 2 ja. So 1 by 2. Now I can say that the given statement is correct here. The given statement is correct. Okay, because the probability of odd number obtained is 1 by 2. Okay, this is about the last question of the exercise. So this completes the probability chapter. If you have any kind of doubt, let me know. Okay, please. So, you can comment in WhatsApp. Okay, and this probability chapter notes will be provided in the next class. Okay, so thank you, take care, bye bye.